everyone, welcome to Guesto Presents Careers in Hospitality Management and Culinary Education. We welcome you once again into our Prudent Media Studios live program, ladies and gentlemen, and it's not going to be possible without your support, without your calls. So at the outset, let me say 2490444 and 2490445, and as usual to take your calls and to discuss today's show, today's topic. Before I get into that, I would like to once again welcome Lori Colasso from Guesto.
Thank
Lori,
you,
pleasure
Nikhil.
to have you with
Thank
us.
you, Nikhil.
First of all, how have your admissions been going? How is your fall going?
Certainly the fall, the season, when it comes to the degree, is coming to an end. It's been a great year ahead. Definitely we look for, a lot of students coming on board. With courses that we have in different period of time, where 6 months courses and 1 year courses that we open, I guess there will be a lot of response from the people because the market is really trickling hard to get on students.
That means we're doing a good job over here in the studios, and we are spreading the awareness of Guesto. And today we're going to be discussing particularly international placements with all of 14 courses or so roughly that you can do over a period of from 6 months to 3 years in total your courses, and where all you can go in the world, where you can get placed, and precisely about ICTP, the International Chef Training Program. So let's start off with that, because today that's our main focus of sorts. What's the ICTP all about?
The International Chef Training Program is a program that's designed in order to turn a layman a professional chef in a period of 6 months to 18 months. The International Chef Training Program is designed with 3 months in Goa and 3 months in Dubai. In Goa, the student studies at the Guesto Culinary and Hospitality School in Prudent, where they complete around 600 hours of dedicated learning with modules and guides, to take them to the next level. Whereas the next 3 months, for the next 720 hours, they study in Dubai, where they specialize in the continental kitchen, in the garde manger, whichever section they want to specialize. They specialize in the continental kitchen, including its subdivisions. They'll specialize for 720 hours there.
Okay.
So it's vigorous training, a lot of efforts to be put in, a lot of hours on your feet. But at the end of it, it's success. You can definitely sail on the cruise ship. That's what I think so most Goans want. So I think that's the ideal thing to pick up as a career option.
So just to break it down once again to our viewers and potential students for the Guesto course, it's 3 months in Goa, 3 months in Dubai, and then thereafter, after doing your visa work, you get a chance to go on board the ship. But if you don't have that what it takes period after the 6 months of because sometimes it does take a little time to learn, what does Guesto do then if you cannot be eligible to go on the ship right away?
The initial process prior to taking you to this course, because it's an intensive course, we have a skill test, whether you really have the acumen for culinary arts. If you do have the acumen, then we'll take you. To train you, from raw to better product is our job. But if you do not have the acumen and you do not have the subject liking, you would never like the subject. And you would never pick it up as a good profession, or you'll never be a great chef until you have the liking of the subject. So we at large, if a student in the period of 6 months really has not been very successful, we'll retrain him. We'll constantly train him. We'll have a lot of interview sessions. We'll have a lot of mock sessions with him. We'll put him through a lot of things. So tried and tested, within a period of 18 months, he's like the guru in it all.
Okay.
So even a person who doesn't really know anything about something, till 18 months, he's done.
So it's a motherly approach that we're talking about. So if you cannot do it in 6 months, you feel there's too much of pressure on you, Guesto takes you back under their wing, and like a mother chicken does to her babies, trains you back again, puts the energy back into you, and makes sure that you are ready at least for the next interview you get. We are starting off with a call, our first caller of the day. Hello, good evening, and can you hear us?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your good
I'm
name?
Jessie from Margao. Hello?
Yes?
Yes, I would like to know what are the admission requirements and what is the expected salary? And I have one more question with me. Do you all offer short-term courses for fruit and vegetable carving?
Okay. Fruit and vegetable carving, I think something
Yes.
interesting we shared last time. Thank you so much for your call. We'd in fact spoken about it in sort of brief last time. We'll get into more details. Any particular course for food and vegetable carving?
Yes, we have an expert chef, a carver chef, and I think so. We're blessed to have him in Goa because he's not only carved in fruit and vegetable, but butter, ice,
Wow.
chocolate. So I think so even if you ask him to sculpt you, he can definitely do that. So he has the tact and the subject knowledge really well.
All right. So there's a specific course only for this. A little
Yes.
details about the course itself, the duration of the course, the eligibility.
Yeah, it's a course that's designed for 15 days, where we'll teach you the basics of carving. But that's a fruit and vegetable carving. But generally, if we have a larger batch for chocolate carving, or maybe chocolate molding, or butter sculpturing, or even soap sculpturing, we can take it up. Though the Goan market has not yet opened for chocolate molding and things like which.
Okay.
But definitely, yes, we look at if any opportunities come in, we definitely would like to train people in the same.
So it's a 15-day course.
Yes, it's a 15-day course for
Okay.
fruit and vegetable carving.
So that's quite a short time. You can even take leave from your job and do it.
Yeah, and you can maybe, we can plan on maybe a Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
A Saturday, Sunday could be an ideal thing, or maybe for school students, maybe the holidays, summer vacations, or
Okay.
maybe after 6 o'clock.
Okay. She also wanted to know, if I'm not mistaken, the salary you start off with. Now, I'm not sure what salary you were asking about because there are so many courses here. So let's just talk about the ICTP program. How much you get on board the ship?
Yeah, definitely. A student who works on board the ship makes around $730 US.
Okay.
So they generally 36,000 they make, which is, I think, is really good to start with on an international platform. More than the salary is the international exposure that they get, the whole lot of a different work environment,
Right.
and they grow and they see different places, and yet get paid for it. I think that's one of the cherry on the top for a cruise line professional.
Right. We're getting another call right now. We'll take the call.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi.
my name is Mahesh. I'm calling from Maksa.
Hi, Mahesh.
Yeah, my question is, what is this earn while you learn program? And after I pursue a course, is a placement assured?
Thanks, Mahesh. Thanks so much. Well, you want to earn while you learn, sort of a doer while a learner kind of a thing. What's earn while you learn all about? Even I've seen it on a lot of your ads.
Yeah. The Earn While You Learn program is a program that's designed in order to encourage students to get a hands-on experience. We suggested to every student to pick this program. We have tabs with hotels, eat houses, restaurants, and other professional organizations which take our students, like travel agencies. The airport takes our students and they make them work. So they get an exposure of the hospitality industry. It's not just the books, it's not just the practical classes, but it's in reality they have an experience. They know what the guest cycle is all about. They know how a guest reacts and which guest reacts, how. They know how to deal with different cultures. And even when it comes to food practicals, they know, okay, what it takes to cook for 200 people, what it takes to cook for 500 people, what it takes to cook for one person. So all that, what goes on an Earn While You Learn program. That's a very interesting program because I've seen students actually cover the whole course expenditure also.
Okay.
If you're really hard working, cover the whole course expenditure.
Okay. The calls are coming in thick and fast, but before we take the next caller, 2490-444 and 2490-445. And now we have another caller in with us. Hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a question.
Definitely.
Do you offer staff training for companies? And do you have short-term courses for working people?
Well, very, very good question. Staff training, or I think corporate training. If I just read your brochure earlier, it's called corporate training. I think that's what
we
you
do.
mentioned
We
about.
do a lot of corporate trainings in subject expertise
Okay.
for hospitality business. Like we'll have the front office training, where the core modules will be, because generally over a period of time, trends have changed, and when you have staff at senior level, they do not want to change. The adaptability to change is not very acceptable. So when we come in from out, we generally work in liaison with the training manager and the HR department, and we can train, and we have already done trainings in front office, in housekeeping, in food and beverage service, in soft skills, in just setting the whole new, a new approach, just swaying a new type of breeze into the organization.
Right.
So the corporate training program makes people think differently. We've been successful on various grounds in Goa also with hotels. We're looking, certainly the price would depend upon the need of the organization. We would have to gauge. Firstly, we would have a person coming, a marketing professional coming, doing the presentation to you.
Right.
After which a hospitality business head would go and visit the property and understand what are the needs. After you understand what are the needs, we'll then take it on board. Guesto will decide who can do it best out of the mix. If you do not have the right person, like say in certain things we do not have the right person, say they're looking for sushi training, we'll arrange for a chef from our other campuses who can take a sushi training.
Okay. I'm sure you can call in 2490-444 and 2490-445. You call in and ask whatever you want. If you want a job abroad and you want to know how to go about it, then Guesto is here, the academy where you can study a lot of courses. I think what Mahesh asked from Mapsa a little while back was the number of short-term courses that you have. So, could you give us a breakdown roughly of what like the vegetable carving one is a pretty interesting.